first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Dashes forward. Scrapping it out up close. They can't squander this punish counter chance. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Blocks the impact. Using the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Inferno to turn up the heat. The super doesn't hit. Low heavy. Burnout action KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game players. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Overhead adds a little super juice into what a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Goes for a projectile to try and hit them with a stop and bomb. Lets off a yoga fire. Player 2 can build off this lead. Going in, player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Dashes up. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game drive impact misses. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Blink out! Charges up the what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. For control of the space. Low heavy, but no go. This can lead to some big damage. Tries to act quickly, but Whip wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can they exploit this advantage? Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. The low doesn't connect. The low kick is blocked. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 maybe just about takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to get so? Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Charges forward. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 1 has the meter lead. Dashes! You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Gets the jump in. The low! Player 1 is barely hanging, sets up with the jump in. Crowns him from above. What? Anti-air. Life lead is there. KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Back down to start. They're not taking any chances. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Jump. Into Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Ooh, does him dirty. The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. The low. Oh, here we go. Catches them out. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What's this chicken huddle gonna do? Both sides. Oh, yo, rock super hit. Rattling the inside of their head with the Hayoku tempo. A real test of nerves here. They are done. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps. Peppers them with the lightning kick. Snares them. Tried a standard block and got hit with the cross-up. Perfect air-to-air. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 is almost dead. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. The jump in catches them. Caught and beats it up with a combo into super. Hazanshi threw him off with the overhead. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Grabs and throws them away. Checks with a medium. This is gonna hurt. Low heavy, the low. Their will to win is really being tested here. Huge KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Beginning operation.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. The cross-up connects. Definitely shuts out the jump. Taking stock. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip.
Pay attention!
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. One combo can end this round right now. Chucks them with a projectile from up above. So, what's next? They both back off to refocus. Who will make the first move? Both fighters planning something? The low heavy connected? Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight!
Changes things up with an overhead. Charges forward. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. The jump in catches them. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. A quick breather. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. Going on the offensive? Grabs and throws them away. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Okay, here we go. Big blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. All the throw connects. Weaves in the impact to finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Taking stock. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. A quick breather. Throws out a projectile. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter is willing to back down KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Grabs them, takes advantage of the hesitation, and gets some good damage in return. Big, low-reaching head hits them with a stopping bomb. Looking to impress with this super. This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes, the Delta Red Assault. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Big opportunity now in this corner. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 has the chance to draw critical. What's gonna happen? Will this be enough to kill? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Neither of them willing to back off. The grab misses. Just out of range for that throw. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Connects with medium kick. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. Still very early in the round. Throws them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Genius read. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? We are at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Just goes for it at this range. A real test of nerves here. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Oh, they changed sides. One chance here may end this match. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.